What if it's a trap?
It's
undoubtedly a trap.
You missed
Now go away. What?
We don't remember that one.
Of course we don't. We've only seen it one time.
And
well, welcome LEGO fans to our first LEGO The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug review. Give it up for that. So, this is Dol Guldur Battle. Yes, we're starting out with the biggest one.
It's my favorite, and of course that's why I had to get it.
Now,
very soon.
it's the biggest. I can't say it's the best.
Oh, I might.
For me, my favorite is Lake Town Chase.
That's my second favorite, without a doubt.
So, we'll probably save that one for last. But anyway, this is a really good one too. This is the second best, I think. So, you can turn the music on. But thanks for the music.
Yeah, sure.
So, let's go ahead and turn this around and destroy fan of the second display.
Don't forget to mention there will probably be spoilers.
Oh yes, there will
undoubtedly
be spoilers. Now, we're filming this before Christmas. At least most of it before Christmas, but it's almost certainly not going to be on there before Christmas. I apologize for that. But soon after this one, we'll have all 3 other LEGO The Hobbit reviews, and then any other awesome things that we get for Christmas will be reviewed as well. So,
don't think that camera should be good.
Yeah.
Can't see all the many figures.
There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and start out by showing you the box. And it is a box with hinges, key, and lid. Or there are at least hinges. So there is the front of the box.
Creases.
Creases.
The box is how creases, hinge, or lid. Oh, and by the way, there is golden treasure inside his lid.
Yes, but
Except it's plastic. Plastic treasure inside his lid. So we
Golden plastic treasure inside his head.
So we get tons of pictures on the back showing all the cool functions, minifigures, weapons. You know the deal.
And let me advertise for a second, courtesy of Andrew 1930.
Oh yes, thank you to Andrew 19, Andrew 30 for bringing this over today. Now we do not have Dol Guldur Ambush, so when we review that, we will connect the 2 models together, and you can see that. And of course, whenever we get to the T-False Play with LEGO episode of this, we will do that as well. So, the specifics. Ages 9 to 14. Boo, we don't like those.
Yeah, I'm not even in that range anymore.
Right, and Feanor and I will soon be out of that range.
That's kind of a dumb range.
I know. I can't see a 9-year-old playing with Dol Guldur.
No.
I mean, a 9-year-old would be scared of the Necromancer.
No.
Yeah.
No, a 9-year-old just wouldn't.
Or be interested.
Want it.
Right.
Yeah.
They'd want something
like Star
different.
Wars,
Yeah.
like you're saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's at 79014. It's called Dol Guldur Battle, if you didn't catch that already. Contains 797 pieces, so pretty much 800. And yet, it only retails for $69.99.
Yeah, that's an awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
so give it up for that.
Yeah. In my video, I was talking about how awesome a deal that was.
Yes, for sure. And we do get 2 instruction manuals. And
oh, and the
no.
Oh, okay.
For later.
Okay.
3 number.
That could turn into a song.
3 numbered bags in the first one. And in here they consider that a minifigure, on the box they don't. But we can get into that controversy later on.
Yeah, you have to do a lot of identical building here.
Oh, really?
There's like, this is identical to that. This, well, you see here that this is not identical to that, but in the beginning you do build it like it is, so, well actually, that connector thing right there is identical to that connector thing there.
Oh gosh, that had to have been very
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, when building the second connector piece, when trying to connect them, they all burst into a billion pieces, so I had to completely rebuild the entire structure again.
Oh boy, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
So I have a feeling this will get a low rating for build.
Yeah, I think that they probably could have made it with 2x bricks instead of just 1x width pieces. They used like 1x width, then by 2 for the apparently so. They probably could have done better on that.
Don't.
Here is book 2. So we get 6 numbered bags in total. And I hate how they split the minifigures, like they always do.
The last 2 bags are like 2 of the most boring bags.
Don't show.
Huge
Don't
parts
show
list.
anything special.
Don't show.
Here
Okay, yeah.
are advertisements for the other 3 sets in this wave: Mirkwood Elf Army, Dol Guldur, Ambush.
Which I can guarantee that I will be almost guaranteed. I can be getting them soon.
And Lake Town Chase.
Not a ripoff.
Yeah,
This one is a ripoff. 'Cause if you watch the Lego.
Yes, they want you to buy 4 of these.
They say and
God.
Let's save
if
that
you
for
wanna
that
buy
review.
4,
What?
they're like, and if you want to buy 4 of these, then you can have this happen.
And then Thranduil, the 4 Thranduils will be able to collect their green gems.
The 4th round wheel.
Anyway, more on that controversy in that video. Here's the minifigure checklist, which I have not laid eyes on yet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I think I've seen this once because I don't really look at it that much, but it's really cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Now here
Yes!
is where we get to the exciting,
Yay!
2 exciting things.
But
Lego
yeah,
the
good
Hobbit, the
news and
video
bad
game.
news.
Yes, we do have bad news. as well.
Controversy.
Lego the
Again.
Hobbit, the video game, and yet they put it in a different language.
What?
Coming sortie prévue en 2014.
That's in French.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, if I was, the funny thing is, I'm actually taking French in school right now, but
So am I.
unfortunately I cannot translate that.
Coming soon in 2014. I
Okay.
believe is what it's saying. Now the bad news is, well, the good news is it comes out in April. The
Okay.
bad news is we don't get it for a few platforms, most notably the Wii. We get it for Wii U, but not for Wii.
So
and for
there's
those of
another
us-
bad news, isn't it?
Oh yes,
Ooh,
but first of
Hang
all,
on. And it also doesn't come out in PlayStation 3?
Oh,
I
Or
didn't know that.
does it come out? Oh, never mind. It does come
Well,
out in Xbox 360.
I believe this isn't all of the platforms.
Probably
If
not.
you go onto Wikipedia and look on the, or at least Wikipedia, lego.wikia.com, you can find, I believe, all of the platforms that it comes on, because there's quite a few. But the thing I'm very, very, very
Yes.
weirded out about is it comes out for the Nintendo DS, but not for the Wii.
It's because they're not making any more Wii games.
Yeah.
Nobody is.
I mean, why
It's now
Nintendo?
Wii U.
I mean, why the Nintendo DS then? 3DS has been out for a year or 2.
You have a point, actually. I
That,
didn't think about that.
that's why I was. Well,
Yeah, it's
no,
just-
don't worry, I am glad that Nintendo DS is still making more games because I don't have a 3DS and I don't want to have a 3DS. But
Yeah.
and I do have a DS, a very good one at that.
I have a DSi.
Yeah, I have a
You do?
I have a DSi XL, but I but
Anyway.
I call it a DS anyway.
So anyway, a lot of us are disappointed about that, so that means that I'll probably have to buy it for PC, and of course that's boring.
Yeah, but
The other bad news
yes.
is that it's only for An Unexpected Journey and the Desolation of Smaug.
Oh, yeah. Another controversy.
I mean, how are they going to make an entire video game about the Hobbit there and back again?
Well,
That's
the-
not
Or are they not going to make one?
Huge
well,
movie.
people were saying about like having it being like in Lego Star Wars, have a Lego The Hobbit 2, the complete saga, or
Yeah.
something like that.
I
Except
certainly
the
hope
complete
so.
trilogy.
Yeah.
So that means they'll probably have to buy 3 versions of this game, which is horrible.
Why 3?
Because we want to buy Lego The Hobbit 1, Lego The Hobbit 2, and then Lego The Hobbit The Complete Trilogy.
Well, what's Lego The Lego The Hobbit 2 is gonna be
Just
just
there and back again. Now, after
okay.
some good things, it's gonna have like a Minecraft feel. Some people are
Yeah,
saying, which that should
yeah.
be interesting.
Well, especially for me, since I'm the Minecrafter
Of
of the
course.
three people around here.
But anyway, enough on that. We've
Yes.
been
Yeah.
complete turnaround there.
Yes.
The other exciting news is
That the
Lego
journey
The Hobbit
concludes.
there and back again. The journey concludes in 2014.
What?
It's gonna be over.
Of
in
course it
2014.
is.
They're gonna stop production on sets.
Of course they are. That's predictable.
dumb.
But now, I thought that this is going to be Lego Lord of the Rings continues in 2014.
Ah, yeah.
So we do have rumors of sets we're going to get, including the Mirror of Galadriel, Minas Tirith, Fell Beasts, Amon Hen, and a couple of
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Yeah, I
So
really.
some awesome, totally awesome.
Witch King
moves.
Showdown's gonna be my total favorite.
Yeah, it's the Felton.
Unless they do an amazing job on Minas Tirith.
It's
Witch
only going to
King-
be $120 apparently, so I'm
Yeah.
very curious to see how they handle
Witch
that.
King Showdown is probably gonna be my favorite of that entire wave.
I might be the same there.
And my question is, why did they make the Mirror of Galadriel?
For Galadriel.
Yeah, people want a Galadriel minifigure to complete the White
Then
Council.
make Caleb.
Terrascalcon.
Yes. Karas Galathon.
That's because he doesn't have the FOTR extended edition.
No, it's just hard to remember.
I remember that. I'm starting to beat you on some
Oh gosh.
terminology. Anyway,
Nuh-uh.
it's time to take a look at this confounded set. So let's get started.
Look at it.
Alright, so as always, we'll start out with the minifigures. Now, for a couple of different reasons, we're not going to do this minifigure right here, if you consider it a minifigure. This statue right here.
Unfortunately,
First
I
and
forgot to
foremost,
bring
because
that.
we don't have it with us.
I forgot to
not a
bring that. I am
minifigure.
Yeah.
terribly sorry for that.
So
but
it's more like a statue than a minifigure. So, we'll get that later on. We'll examine that later on. But anyway, for now, I'll start out with the most boring minifigure of them all, the skeleton. And he comes in that cage right there. You'll get to see him in that later
the
on.
funniest thing was, I think I accidentally put one of its legs on one of its arms.
Wait, let's see what that looks like.
Or the other way around. I'm not. Oh.
How did
Well,
you even do that?
Oh no! I think it was the arm on the.
Oh yes, yeah. I think
So
that.
Oh, I get it.
Peg leg skeleton. It's missing a joint.
That's not what. So this is my favorite version of the skeletons with the jiggly arms.
Well, I don't have that much
Still-
experience with Lego skeletons.
It's still
so.
very boring. So moving on. For a
and
second
then
most boring
me?
figure. Yes.
Okay, well, Gandalf is still better than a lot, but I believe this is the third appearance of this exact costume with the
Yes.
hair like this. There's
Actually,
the
it's not
hair.
exact. It's the second exact because in the Wizard Battle he didn't come with the cape.
Ah, okay. Well, this is also Lurtz's hair, isn't it?
In a different color.
Gray.
Yes, I mean I'm not talking about colors. I'm saying that.
Yes.
And then have the normal that.
And the creepy face,
Very creepy.
And then the cape.
beard.
Yes.
Very creepy.
The
smiley
very
beard.
boring Gandalf staff.
I don't have the brick forge one to show you today.
Yep. There's the.
You guys know what it looks like. I showed it to you 100 times.
I know what it looks like. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't remember.
Feanor doesn't have a good memory.
I have a great memory.
Okay, so who's
Now
going
that
to the
Gandalf has
first?
been torn apart, we'll move on.
You want me to?
please.
I'll work on that while you're doing that.
Right. I'm going to show you
The
this
Gundabad.
Gundabad.
Gundabad or Gundabad orc.
You have to say it's Gundabad.
Gundabad.
Well, first I said Gundabag. So.
Oh gosh.
Gundabad.
Gundabad.
Sounds like goodie bag.
That's weird.
The goodie bag orc. That's what we're gonna be calling these orcs for the rest of our lives.
That's
Goodie
bad.
bag orcs.
So, nothing really special.
I think they're cool.
It's very cool, but since they come in such large numbers throughout the sets, it's
True.
not
Yeah,
There are
well,
3 out of the
I
4
think they're
sets.
very unoriginal weapons.
They're Urukai weapons. That's stupid.
Urukai sword, nice front printing,
Yes.
And
it
leg
continues onto the
printing.
legs.
He's
very very
yeah.
good.
These orcs are probably the most, for me, the most interesting.
Yeah, these are
orcs.
definitely the most exciting orcs.
Front of head. Very nice.
Even though we don't get to see them a whole lot in the Desolation of Smaug.
And this one's a little bit different. Again, an unoriginal weapon.
Orc sword.
Very boring.
It's better than the Uruk sword in this case.
Did you just call it an orc sword?
Uruk.
No, this one.
Yeah.
That's not an orc sword. It's in everything.
Okay.
It's just a run-of-the-mill sword that they give out.
The only thing different about this one is the armor.
I love these shoulder pads.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Those are really nice. They don't come apart. It feels like they're rubber.
You gotta take it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it
I-
off and show it by
Let me see.
itself.
Feels like it's rubber.
And
a
little bit.
little
Not
bit.
not like rubber.
Not like rubber.
Hard rubber.
Yeah, hard rubber that you
Hard
see
rubber,
normally
yeah.
in this. So yeah, those are your two
Gandalf's
Gundabad, the Gundabad orcs.
Gundabad.
Gundabad.
Whatever.
Goodie bag orcs.
Lord save us.
Alright, now I'll show you the least exciting of the more exciting minifigures, the Necromancer.
The Necromancer of Dol Guldur.
Necromancer of Dol Guldur. It's only a horror movie.
Otherwise known as
Sauron.
Oh, spoiler alert. So, this looks nothing like the Necromancer
Yes.
from the Desolation of Smaug. It does look like the Necromancer from An Unexpected Journey. You
Yes.
see extremely briefly in the scene where Gandalf is relating his adventures in Dol Guldur to Gandalf.
Yeah. And I would say that he might have the longest name of any Lego minifigure.
Perhaps. No back printing and no double-sided face. Front printing is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
This would have been an awesome minifigure if printing glue in the dark. I
Yeah.
thought.
if they print. Oh yeah, glow in the dark.
Yeah, if it was glow in the dark printing, it would have been made a lot better, I think.
Yeah, and then what I think would have been interesting, and this is another spoiler alert, is if they had made two Necromancer figures. One for the embodiment of Sauron, which you do see in the movie,
Yes.
and that one, which you kind of see in the movie.
Yeah.
Although I would say that doesn't look as much like it as it looks like a ghost from, I don't know, some animated movie. See, look at that. He flies around like a ghost.
You shall not pass.
But moving on.
Ow. Andrew?
Okay, yes, I made sure I reserved this minifigure because he is, I believe he is my favorite minifigure in this set. He comes with this cool club. Join the club. Well, I'm not gonna take this apart. Do you want to take this apart?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it's very hard to take apart and very hard to put together. So this is a very cool headpiece.
Now, one thing to note, some of us did think that Azog was never going to come out as a minifigure
Yeah,
except
yeah,
in the
isn't
San Diego Comic-Con.
And now we're all laughing our heads off.
Yes, because people spent $1,500 on an Azog minifigure.
Although, according to our friends at the Brick Show, this Azog is different colored. Just slightly.
Slightly, so.
So,
Well,
it's
it's,
not that big of a difference.
very cool. Look, right there, and then that's how.
Does the torso itself have any back printing?
Yes, just a teensy bit. And then I really like it.
Yes, that is
hands.
awesome. Does that come off?
No, it does not.
Don't even try. It's like a minifigure hand.
But it
I
does
can
rotate.
take minifigure hands
it
off.
comes off, but it's
But it does
Not annoying.
rotate 360 degrees.
That's awesome.
You can just rotate it and rotate it.
And then the headpiece.
The headpiece.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like
that
that.
is actually his angry face. If you
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the appendices to An Unexpected Journey, the extended edition, then you will see that what they did in the movie is they mimicked the actor's way of showing his anger as Azog. He would show his anger with really wide
Yes, I
eyes.
did see that.
And as you can tell, the minifigure's eyes are pretty wide in this case, and he's kind of smiling.
And it's got tons of flesh scars, flesh tattoos,
Flesh tattoos.
which he inflicted upon himself, right?
He just got bored one day and
Decided to carve his own flesh.
Yeah. Very creepy, but
Yes.
That's-
I've got
Bad orcs
I've got a
do.
building tip once we're to that point.
Okay. And we'll be back with Radagast and the statue here in just a moment. Now we magically changed locations for this part of the video because at the time we filmed the rest of the review,
I forgot to bring the statue.
yes, and Radagast's feather. So that's why we're here back at my house for a moment, but don't worry, we'll get back to Feanor II's house here in just a few minutes. And the past as well. So for now, let's go ahead and take a look at Radagast. We'll go ahead and take a look at his staff first. Now, in the Tower of Orthanc, we get his staff as well, except this cylinder is brown. The reason it's translucent blue in this set, I think, is because it's supposed to be like he's casting a spell. So, it's a pretty good addition, I suppose. Here is his hat and beard. There is that famous feather that Andrew lost.
I didn't
now
lose.
he's been
I just
found.
forgot to put it on.
Then there's the rest of his hat, looks a bit like Loafer's. And there is the famous bird poop on his head. And maybe it was put there by our bird son. So, overall, pretty neat hairpiece, hair and hat, I should say. Doesn't quite look like Radagast, but it's okay. And there is his head. Now, as Feanor said he's gonna tell you later, we already filmed that, but you'll hear it again. One eyebrow should have been up and the other down, but didn't happen. There's his angry face when he's fighting the Necromancer Dol Guldur. Now, as for his torso, I like it a lot. I think it's very nice. It's almost too nice for Radagast, but not quite. And there is the back printing. Feanor and Andrew are here right now, but they're just being very secretive and
No, you
quiet.
can't see anything.
Don't look, sir.
So, there is Radagast. And since they're busy, I'm going to go ahead and show you the statue as well. So this can be considered a minifigure, and some people do consider
I
it a
really like
minifigure.
this though. The
It's
stud.
actually constructed with the minifigures.
Yes, it is.
And it's the first thing that you build, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
The statue is the first thing you build in the set.
I'm the only one that hasn't built this set yet, because I'm busy building
Yep,
other
everybody
new
else has
things.
built it except for you.
That's because I'm building new things that have to be on this channel.
Have to?
Have to.
Yes.
The world will end if it is not on the
Yes.
channel.
So, I don't remember this
That's
statue
extremist.
from the scene, but
We think that it's going to be extended edition.
yeah, because apparently, spoiler alert, there's going to be a scene between Gandalf and Thrain in Dol Guldur. Because in the opening scene, it does talk. Thorin does say.
That's where the Dwarven ring comes from.
Yeah, so I
They're
think
going to hide it there.
this is probably going to be a big extension, Dol Guldur, I'm thinking. And also in the new movie There and Back Again. So we might have to do 2 updates on this set.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be almost a year away, both of those, so.
Why?
They're inside, they call it the Wizard Ring, but of course Feanor thinks it's the Dwarf Ring. The one that is missing.
Well, it's made just like, at least in Lego form, it's made just like any other
And
one
this ring is talked about in the
ring. Extended edition of
yes,
Rivendell.
An Unexpected Journey.
Just like any other One Ring.
Just like any other
So it's
one.
kind of going to be like a side plot of the extended editions, I think this ring is going to be. And some pretty nice detailing. You could consider this a function, I suppose.
No.
An opening statue. Maybe not, though. Not as cool as some of the other ones that you'll see here. Momentarily, back at Feanor's house. Alright, so let's take a look at the main structure now. So, Andrew, would you like to begin?
Okay, so here we have this thing.
It's like the front entrance.
Yeah, with some gate pieces. Very hard to get in, I can assure you.
And it's also extremely terrible and
Yeah, there was like a huge
representation of
ridge
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out to like here.
And there was no gate like that.
Yeah, I don't
It
remember
was just
it.
an opening
Oh, yeah.
with like broken down rusty gates. Like
It
hanging
looked
off to the
more
sides.
like the Dol Guldur ambush.
Ambush.
scene.
Yeah, it did.
Well, it's in the second.
See,
No, it's after that.
what you see here. It looked more like that in the movie. Anyway, please continue.
Okay, so we got a function here.
Okay, let's do this one.
You this thing, and keep your eye on the back. You can
Drop skulls on
Yeah.
A single skull on a random.
You could
person.
do one.
yeah, you can do two, but it would be very messy.
Yes.
That I'm not particularly fond of.
It's okay. It's something different.
Yeah, it's different, and I think that it's good in representation of how evil
Oh,
Guldur is.
Let's
but
just forget about that one.
since it was never actually featured, it's kind of like what's
A
the
lot of
point?
functions are never featured,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that one
like flick
it
missile.
makes sense, but it's not my favorite.
Okay. So please continue.
Okay, so there's not really much to show other than that in that part of the structure.
Well, I'd like to point out that we do get a
Okay.
nice red leaf here. Those are kind
Nice
of
red leaf.
the only other time that I have seen that is in Escape from Rookwood Spiders. Also get these, which we saw. Have you
And
seen?
several different sets? I believe Ninjago has a bunch of them.
I've never seen this in a color.
I have
in this color
I've
before.
never seen that.
I don't have any of these pieces. I don't
Mostly
think.
because I only collect Lego Middle Earth and Lego Marvel Superhero sets.
That kind of piece is very typical in this kind of set.
I can't put it on.
Yeah, that's like almost impossible to put on.
They have it
Especially with one hand.
in
Yes.
or on I know that they have it. Just leave it. I know that they have it on.
I didn't do this.
I
did
it.
You did.
What's the set I'm thinking of? Please.
But you need to know.
Okay. The Battle of Blackgate.
Oh,
They
okay.
have that. And pieces similar to it, kind of the same rubbery tooth pieces.
Ah, yes, but
I
in
don't think they're
black.
exactly the same though.
No,
But
it's
they're-
not exactly the
they're
same.
black, right?
Ninjago does have the exact same. I
Okay.
think. I'm not positive as I don't own any of the sets.
Then also down here we do get some stickers.
Stickers.
Look very rusty. I don't know.
If you want me to.
I hope Gandalf has.
If you want me to
a shot.
feature. If you want me to feature reviews, I'll show the audience the empty sticker booklet.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's an idea. All right, my turn.
There's like a little walkway up here which continues along, but we'll see that
Yeah,
later.
almost.
So,
I believe
well,
they
now we
are.
can fold that.
If they're not direct, if they're not perfectly alike, they're almost exactly alike.
Yeah.
But I believe they're like mirror images of each other.
Okay.
Almost.
Because they give you separate instructions for both of them.
All right.
Almost
So would you like to
the
show us the middle now, Fanler?
Why not? So here we have the same basic design as you see in the two Dol Guldur sets that you get. This one and Dol Guldur Ambush. The two spikes hanging down for the edge and stickers.
That's a very big sticker. Right
Yeah,
there.
that is
Yes,
a
it
very,
is.
very big
It
sticker.
almost looks like a teepee.
A
It really
TV.
does actually. And then these stairs are almost symmetrical. They're just barely asymmetrical. This one
Oh,
has
also,
a piece here, and this one doesn't. And then our friend Andrew
Yes.
could not find the piece that's supposed to be here to reflect this piece right
Yeah,
here.
I tried to look for like a half an hour. I don't think they included that piece.
So did Lego make a slip up?
Perhaps.
In that Lego Marvel Superheroes magazine, we know they did.
Oh yes.
That was funny.
And there are two jumper plates there, so you can display minifigures.
Yep. And yeah, kind of up above we have a nice torch and a plate with holes, as you can see. Don't show them that yet. Don't show them that yet.
Yeah, that was horrible to put back together when it flew into a billion pieces.
No peeking, audience.
No.
Why do you always have to look?
Alright, now you can peek again.
Alright.
So, using that same torch, if you spin it, then you can reveal the Necromancer.
The Necromancer of Dol Guldur.
I put him backwards
Yes, he did.
by accident, but it was kind of difficult to get him in there, so that's not a plus for me.
For any, as far as Lord of the Rings and Hobbit sets go, I can't speak for any others. We have never seen a function like this before, so it is a nice
No.
change of pace.
See, it's very difficult. Oh, maybe that's what the function is used for, to fling the Necromancer. Kind of like he appears in the movie. He just appears and flies at Gandalf.
Wait, let's see if we can do that. Spin it really fast. Oh, this is a rock.
Oops.
Oh well.
Oh well, you can try that at home. What if you have the set?
Don't try it at home.
Don't try this at home, kids.
No, do try this at home.
Yeah, dude. The first do try this at home.
So is that it for the middle Feanor?
Yeah.
Alright, now the most to say, of course, is on the right. And since I got stuck with boring minifigures, I claimed it as my own. So, first of all, in this, we have something random to show you later on. But, in this doorway, which, well, did you guys see this in the movie?
No.
Possibly the extended
A bunch
edition.
of the stuff we didn't see.
I think in the extended edition, I've heard rumors that we're going to get some more Dol Guldur footage.
Good.
So that'll be nice. I'm sure that there and back again, the final movie will have lots more Dol Guldur.
And Bilbo is so impatient that all he does is listen to rumors and watch scenes that come out early, etc.
I thought
Just
you meant-
so that way he won't be surprised, even though that's the
Tolkienite.
point of it.
I'm a Tolkienite.
I thought-
A true Tolkienite would be very pleased with waiting.
Are you?
Good for you.
I thought you were actually talking about the real Bilbo Baggins. The one who's currently trying to kill Smaug and not.
Smaug.
Oh, Smaug. Smaug.
And it's not Smaug, as you heard
Smaug.
Peter Jackson say.
Yeah, I know.
Smaug.
Isn't that terrible?
That was a little bit weird. But continue.
Smaug was terrible. Anyway, spiderweb back here, which easily lifts up because we get another function. Because of course we all love functions.
Yes.
And it involves this Technic piece right here. So we turn this and the sword comes out and slashes anybody in its path, eviscerating them or impaling them, perhaps maiming them. Oh, by the way, this show is violent.
I can't put it down. That's like.
You want me to try?
Sure. Azog's going to die.
Yay!
Well, how about I just hold him and then you do it?
I just thought of something that would be nice if they came out with it.
What?
Oh god.
Bold figure.
Oh.
I was gonna say that later
Oh.
on. You stole my idea.
A bull. Burn!
We'll talk more about
Could
that
we?
later.
They could have made a Lake Town attack.
They probably will. And we'll get
Whoa,
more Lake
okay.
Town.
So we do get some profile bricks. There are, of course, more stickers. You can hum that in the Lake Town Chase review. So here's some brambles,
Sorry.
spikes, big stickers, big pieces. Now on the bottom floor, there's nothing except another sticker. And the Brick Show did a horrible job of trying to show these to you. Sorry, Brick Show, but sorry.
I found
Also
that Brick
those.
Show likes to do stills. They like to do still
Yeah, I
pictures.
noticed that too. We never do still pictures.
Well,
There's a barrel in there,
no, we don't.
and then of course an orc sword.
That has to be placed in there loosely.
Unless you put a foot piece in there.
Nah.
It actually belongs to the Gundabad orc with the shoulder armor.
How do you know that?
Because it said so on the instructions when you were building the minifigure.
So here's
I
our
checked to make sure.
here's our final function, and it could be one of the better ones. And all we do is this is kind of like a flip missile. You just spit that out.
Well, I think it's
No,
not
you're
really.
supposed to
I
pull it.
think it's like
Oh, you
just like
pull it.
that.
And
And
then the skull, or the skeleton cage, falls down.
And while you do see the
And
skeleton
as you see, it's-
cages in the movie, you don't actually see one fall. That's probably going to be an extended scene where one
Perhaps.
falls.
Or it could just be a fun function.
yes.
And let's,
So, as you can
let's
see,
show
that's
it
on their-
like right there, like with a minifigure right below it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That.
This could be.
Pull it. Pull it.
It might not go low enough.
Oh.
Ooh, that is probably the
That
best.
was a direct hit.
That. Oh, that was a direct hit.
Ooh, that was a direct hit. But what's this? The Necromancer is
They're
still coming
coming.
on.
What's Gandalf gonna do now?
Jump.
No, actually, this is one time where Gandalf cannot help himself. Oh, spoiler alert!
Ah.
But wait, just
Don't spoil it for me, Bilbo.
we'll show that in just a moment. But first of all, that is on there loosely because it's only on one jumper plate, or is it two? Yeah, it's just one. So that you can put this catapult here if you want to instead.
Yeah, that's
which
where
is way better than the skeleton cage.
it says to put the catapult there before you build the skeleton cage, but then it says to replace it with the skeleton cage when you finish building it.
If I were you, I would put the skeleton cage up there and then just.
And my only
put somewhere
question
else.
about this is,
Oh, wait.
or two questions about this is, never mind. One question, because I see what you're supposed to fire now.
Oh.
What in the world is that plate back there for?
I don't know. To
Decoration.
rest the catapult thing on, I think.
You don't need it. It has studs.
It's a nice thought by who designed this? Excitinus.
Yeah, it was. It was Hans.
You want to rebuild Dol Guldur Battle and sell it?
Yeah.
And the black rock felt. I don't know why they're black rocks. They should be gray. Black
they
rocks
should
are
be
just
black.
weird. Well, I guess it does make it look a little scarier, huh? So, just one more thing to show you here, and that is huge spoiler, by the way. So if you don't want a spoiler, go away. The last time we see Gandalf in the Desolation of Smaug theatrical version, he has been captured by the Necromancer and put in this cage. Dun dun dun.
Probably without a staff,
Oh yeah, of course. And it's just sad to see Gandalf in there, even though you know that there's no way he could possibly die. So you can put Gandalf in there.
He could die and come again. Like,
minifigure.
what?
What?
I'm entirely serious here. The eyebrows, one is supposed to be going up, the other is supposed to
Can
be
we see
going
that?
down. These eyebrows, not one. They're both going up. One should be going up, one should be going down.
How do you know?
Appendices.
The appendices. And then the beard isn't uneven either.
Well, back to.
Oh, you know what? Does it have? Oh, it does. At least it does have the.
It has the bird poop.
Yes.
Or should I say?
At least it has the bird poop.
But anyway,
But,
we'll go ahead and get this
yeah.
cleaned up, and then we'll give you building tips and ratings. All right, so here we are with building tips and ratings. Now, Andrew,
You shall not pass.
So you said that you had some building tips, Andrew.
Yes, but I would need Gandalf.
Oh, let's
and
just show this real.
Azog
Oh,
for that.
I can.
this is kind of what it looks like at the end. The last time you see Gandalf in the Desolation of Smaug theatrical version. I have a feeling it'll be the last time you see him in the extended edition too. And yeah, I know
He's free.
it's a flimsy looking cage. I think that being a wizard, he could probably break himself out of it if he wanted to, and maybe he will. Maybe he just wanted to wait until all the bad guys left because they were leaving. Of course, I don't know if the Necromancer was leaving. Probably not. So, we'll have to see if he rescues himself, if Radagast rescues him, Galadriel. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, Andrew has some building tips for you, and they are funny.
Well, I have one. He has one.
Oh, there we go. Here we have Azog the Grey.
Or no, Gandalf the Defiler, or Azog the. Well,
I like-
wait, the other.
No,
I-
this
oh.
is just a really creepy mini.
So there we have Azog
The Grey.
the Grey. And here we have Gandalf the Defiler.
No, actually, I think this is another version of Azog, the older Azog. If you watch the appendices to An Unexpected Journey, you'll know.
Can we put it with the beard on though? Because
Yes,
that's
we
funnier.
will show you the beard on. I actually think that
Yeah.
without the beard is creepier,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do too.
Yeah.
but with the beard is funnier.
funnier.
Oh, and random falling skeleton.
You
Wait.
cannot
We gotta-
No
pass!
focus.
We gotta focus. We gotta focus.
Oh, my bad.
There we are. So there we have Gandalf the Defiler.
And
Oh, come on, I was gonna.
oh,
He was going to knock the camera
oh,
with his mace club thing.
No.
and Azog the Grey.
So there you have. There you have. I guess you can call them building tips. Now, of course, the huge major building tip would be to buy at least one Dol Guldur ambush.
And at least 4 Rupert armies.
And we forgot. And that will connect right there. So you can buy one, you can buy two, whatever you want, except that you'll have multiple Beorns. But what's wrong with that? Beorn's awesome.
We're now calling him Beorn.
Yeah, well, that's what they call him in the movies. That's what we have to call him now.
I'm calling him Bjorn.
No, you have to call him Beorn.
Beorn.
Sorry. So, I think that's about it for building tips, unless you guys have anything to add.
Not for me.
Oh, wait, I do have one. Build a bridge and get rid of these.
Yes. Yes. there are a bunch of you viewers who are amazing Lego builders.
Yes.
You guys can build the front of this to make it look accurate to the movies.
Here's a better look at the back. I don't think I should use the back. So we got some-
There's no detailing.
well, at least,
Except for the teeth.
yeah, the teeth. That's it. Let me give you some more detailing back there. There's also some brown bricks in there. Other than that, though, that is it, except for the ratings, of course. So, since Andrew built this, would you like to rate it, Andrew?
Sure, but
Well, he built it first, so we'll say that.
yeah. I'm gonna say what I think, but don't take it very seriously because I'm not good at this rating kind of thing. I don't grade on my Lego videos, so I'm just going to say 7.
That seems fair.
Too many stickers for my taste.
There are some
Which dropped.
fairly cool pieces, most notably these teeth-looking pieces, and then this red leaf. It would have been nice if we got more than one of those, though. But yeah.
Shall not pass.
Other than that, it's profile bricks too. Other than that, it's not a whole lot of exciting pieces. And even the profile bricks are starting to get a bit boring because we see them a lot now.
What are the profile bricks again?
These right here.
Oh. Okay. Oh, the bricks?
Yeah, the bricks that look like real bricks. And then Andrew made it sound like it's a bit of a difficult and monotonous build too.
Yeah,
so.
there's a lot of repetitiveness.
So I think that 7 seems fair. So I'll go ahead and rate the playability factor. It's okay. It's not the best, but we do get some interesting new things, like the spinny thing. So it's actually pretty good for play. I spoke a bit hasty there.
And
Don't
then
be
also
hasty,
this,
Master
also
Bill.
this.
Yeah, and then you can have this,
The weapon.
This drop on people, the weapon, drop skulls, or you can get awesome like I did and put a skeleton in there. And then there's also the opening statue. We don't have that with us right now, though, so I think. And then you can also add the Dol Guldur ambush. So I think I'm gonna give it a 9. It's one of the most playable sets that's in the Hobbit / Lord of the Rings series. It's more playable than Helm's Deep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely more playable than Tower of Orthanc. I think it's more playable than Pirate Ship Ambush. And I think it's more, not quite as playable as Mines of Moria, because I give that 10. But as far as large sets go, this is the second most playable that I know of. So if you want to play, get this set, and then
if you want value, get the set. If you want exclusive minifigures, get the set. If you want a new Lego Hobbit set, get the set.
If you want quality, don't get this set. But we'll get to that in just a second.
well, actually, I'm going to go and hand it over to you for display.
Oh, right. Display. This is what I'm talking about with quality. When you do displays, you want more quality than anything else. And let me just tell you, Lego, stickers of any sizes are not quality.
Yeah. We want printed bricks.
Yes, we want printed bricks. Now, I can understand why they use stickers in this set, because it's a pretty big set, and you have a bunch of places where they are used.
So we could have had
But-
a few printed bricks. We don't have any.
If they were going to use stickers, why don't you put some back here? Which is why I'm going to give this display
Dun dun
a
dun.
7, which is very painful for me to say. It gets a 7 because it's big,
Yeah.
and it
I think
has
7's fair.
pretty good detailing on the front side, even
Now-
though this is technically the front.
Right. And we still have not seen it with Dol Guldur Ambush, so...
No, we haven't. That would be a little bit higher.
Yeah, that'd definitely be a little high.
Like a 7.5.
But you'll get to see that in that video, which should be up there sometime shortly after this.
Mhm.
So, other than that, I think that's
We're
about
done.
it. So, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you don't miss all 3 of the new Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug reviews. The new LEGO Lord of the Rings sets should be coming out within a few months. May, June, somewhere around in there. And of course, LEGO The Hobbit, the video game, comes out in April.
Yay! And hopefully
The
if my
Desolation of Smaug theatrical version comes out in March.
hopefully if I can get my camera right, I can record a bit of me playing Lego the Hobbit.
That'd be really cool. I'd like to see that.
Well, I might add, if the computer version isn't that, if I get a good review from BillBrick09 about the computer version, I just might buy the computer version as well, because I can say, at least for quality, with Fraps, my computer recording software, it's going to be an awesome quality if I play that on the computer.
Yeah, so make sure you look out for all that awesome stuff, and even sooner than that, Christmas is a few days from now. So I'm going to be doing a end of 2013 video where I'm going to tell you what you can expect from BillBrick09's channel in at least early 2014. So you can see some of the stuff that I got for Christmas, and then Feanor and Andrew probably won't be there, but I'm going to have them tell me what some of the stuff they got.
Okay, I'll probably make that.
So other than that, that is it, except for some long expected randomness.
This is my favorite. This is my second favorite. It's like the Necromancer became an orc and then had a wife that was an orc.
Oh god.
That's the way I'm seeing it. It's very creepy and disturbing, but that's the way I'm seeing it. I don't know why.
But I have something random to add. Said about things like, in time, all foul things come forth, including Feanor II.